So, hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Turn 5 podcast, where we've finally done it. 24 rounds. Been and gone. The 2025 season has come to an end, and we have our world champion. Congratulations to Lando Norris, 2025 champion of the world. And to be honest, that's
Can
about
you
as much
repeat
enthusiasm as Crofty said when he was reading it out.
Yeah, true. It wasn't that great, was it?
No.
Man's
I
disappointed
think
that.
you
Huh?
cut out Chris when you said Lando Norris was the world champion.
Yeah, can we just get that one
Yes.
again, please?
Lando Norris
Yeah.
won the championship. Fair play.
I'm never going to get tired of hearing that.
Tops off a fantastic season for McLaren, although one that was much tighter than it should have been in terms of the World Drivers' Championship. But I'm sure we'll come to that in our season review that will come out in the next few weeks. First, let's just talk Abu Dhabi. One sentence race review, please, gentlemen. Who wants to go first?
Come on,
The strategy was perfect when it mattered.
Rich?
Ben. Not exciting, just extremely tense.
Yeah, I'm sort of going on a similar line. The race a bit shit, given the build-up.
Fair.
Yeah, but we could speak because this was the only reason we had to go. I'm going back to the Nightmare one of 2021. The only reason people say that was good was because of the last 3 laps or whatever.
The drama, the controversy.
Yeah, the actual race itself was crap.
Yeah, if you take lap 1, that one lap where Checo parked the bus, and the last 4 laps out of it, it's fucking dog. There's nothing going on in that race. So to give you an idea of just how tense I was, my watch records my heart rate. At 25 minutes past 1 local time, so that's 25 minutes after lights out and away we go. Bear in mind, I am sat down. My heart rate was 114. Sport is not good for my health. Oh, hats are not good for my
Don't know
heat.
if I'm
Jesus.
logged into Samsung Health.
Other health monitoring apps are available.
Indeed. Turns out Samsung Health does in fact not have a PC app, so I can't tell you
Lol.
because I'm using my phone camera to record.
I'd imagine you were probably
It
somewhat
was
calmer
not 114.
Yeah.
It was
No,
actually
because I was
14.
I was
Man's
on my way to the
clinically dead.
football. In fact, hold on. This might pause my video, but I'll have a quick
Shock.
look. Oh no, it hasn't.
Oh my god.
If it was watching Celtic get beat by
Hearts
and
and
it would have been
Midlothian,
14.
Man wishes it was 0 at that point.
Between 1 and 1:59. Yeah, to be fair, you could tell I was just finished work, walking to my car, and then head into the football because my heart rate was between 97 and 102.
And I'm sat down and my heart rate was going faster than that.
At the football, my heart rate was actually slower. It was 79 to 105.
I don't know if this says more about my health or what.
We'll say you were just stressed.
Yeah, I was. Especially when I lost phone signal after Lando's second pit stop. So I had no coverage.
Did you say that was at?
Mine was 125.
Okay, so at 140, mine was 97. And that was when I was driving home listening to the race on the radio.
I'm not cut out for this.
Oh.
That's my log. Ben, do you have any fitness tracker that
I
can give
don't.
us such insights?
No.
No.
I
Fair
was
enough.
sat on a chair and I
Rocking back
was
and forth, praying.
yeah, I was on the rocking chair. I fell asleep. I woke up and Lando was champion.
Perfect
no, I
day.
was probably nervy till the first stop, and then Lando was starting to come through the traffic, and it was like, right, yeah, calm.
Can't lie. There was a bit of me wanted Charles to get Lando so Max would win it, just because of how out of the championship he was.
Mm.
And so to be that close going into the final round, it would have been one hell of a story for him to have won the World Championship.
To be that close over the finish line, he finished 2 points behind.
Exactly.
From 104 points behind the leader after the Dutch Grand Prix.
He should have been nowhere near that title.
But this is what happens when you have a teammate that isn't taking points off you.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I'm just saying. You can take snippets of each of the sections of the season, right? You can take the snippet where Piastri was just dominant and go, he wasn't losing any points to his teammate. You can take the more recent segment where Piastri just fucking disappeared and go,
yeah,
Piastri's not taking any points off Norris, so nobody in their right mind to catch him. You can take the last 5 races and go, nobody in their right mind's catching Verstappen because he won the last 5 on the bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
There is nothing more that man could have done than what he did. They just unlocked the potential of the car slightly too late in the season.
Yeah. Part of that will have been helped by McLaren stopping development on the car as early as they did, saying, "Oh, we've got this in the bag," and then Red Bull were like, "Oh, but do you?
Do you now?" Yeah. It's one of those ones, though, isn't it? Like, you get to a certain point, you're so many points ahead, you think, "F, why bother?"
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
somebody else, goes, "Actually, hi."
But allow me to introduce myself.
It's the same. It's almost like the inverse of last season, isn't it? Max won 7 of the first 10 races, and then the Red Bull didn't really get any quicker, and the McLarens caught up.
Yeah.
And then you look at the second half of the season, suddenly it's McLaren everything. And then obviously, they fell somewhat more short of the target than Max did this time around. But it's essentially the same thing, just flipped. Because you look at the start of this season, and it was McLaren.
Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok, somebody's made like a crocheted blanket with each of the podiums makes up a tile. So it's like whoever wins, and then second place, and then third place. And there is so much orange in the first 10, 12 rounds. And then you look at the last half of the season, and there is Max. So, yeah, tense fight, but just in the end, just enough to get over the line.
There's a few Grand Prix people are pointing to about sort of where those 2 points came from.
Qatar.
Yeah, Qatar, Monza, Spain with Max's head loss.
Okay, yeah, that is more. I'll accept Spain more than I will Monza because people are brain dead for bringing up Monza.
Silverstone.
Can't remember Silverstone.
That Piastri mistake.
Okay, yeah,
Oscar, great check.
Yeah. So
there's so many points at the season, but it goes to show Formula One. I'm to quote Lewis Hamilton, is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Every single point matters, and we see that there.
You don't win the whole championship in one race.
Going into the final round, and we've seen it again here. Wild statistic, actually, that I didn't realise. we haven't had a safety car Abu Dhabi since that safety car in 2021.
Damn. I also think it's now broken the all-time record. It was tied with Barcelona. I think it's now broken the all-time record for pole winner winning the race.
For the
11
last 11 years.
11 consecutive Grand Prix. Whereas I think Barcelona only had 10. It was tied with Barcelona. So that basically just goes to show, stick it on pole, you'll win.
Yeah.
So, terms and conditions apply, 2021 included.
Coming back to 2021 for a moment, I did see this on social media, and honestly, I agree with it. Although the title fight was decided by a lower points margin this year, I think 2021 felt a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the way it was won was a lot more comfortable, which is why I think
2021 was
felt
more tense.
closer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because this year was more sort of Max chipping away at the gap, and then it was only really when Charles pitted for the fresh softs. The fresh mediums on his second stop, and Lando went on at the hards. And you seen that gap coming down. It was coming down fast, and you're like,
Yeah, and that's when I lost fucking phone signal.
Yeah.
But then the Ferrari did the Ferrari things and just vanished.
Yeah, don't really know what happened there.
The medium tyre throughout the whole race looked fucking shit after about 4 laps.
Yeah.
It's when he went straight onto the medium and just started banging in fastest laps. It was like, no,
Yeah,
surely not.
then you're just waiting for him to go, and then
Or the
did.
other
So
one
it's like,
is I had just put on the radio when they went Lando Norris under investigation. I hadn't seen the incident. I had nothing to go off of other than what the commentators were saying.
I'm loving all the absolutely brain dead people on social media just posting that image of Lando off the track as like some reason that he shouldn't be world champion. Like, bro, did you not watch the 7 seconds leading up to this? Yuki Tsunoda is steering his fucking car like it's on a zigzag Scalextrics track.
He finished more than 5 seconds ahead of Charles.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
They'll say it would because he would have had to serve it his second pit stop. And then he would have had to have overtaken them. So.
Yeah, but then Yuki would also have to give him space because you can't just cut off a driver when they've got an overspeed of about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Or something
someone
stupid.
did bring up a different race, and I read the 2 documents. I can't remember what race it was, to be honest, or who was involved. There would have been precedent to say, well, yeah, you shouldn't have been forced off the track, but equally you shouldn't have kept the position, because I believe that driver in the other race got a 5-second time penalty. But this is the FIA we're talking about. They throw consistency in the bin.
They don't know what it means.
Like, having now seen the incident, I'm not unhappy with no further action. Like,
I feel like, look, by the letter of the law, yes. But equally would have been harsh given what was happening in front of him.
Exactly.
So it's one of those ones that I'm glad the FIA has sort of ignored previous precedents and just used their head and gone, what the fuck is this? You carry on. Just carry on. We'll deal with this.
I quite liked what the FIA did in terms of announcing both under investigation and almost saying, we don't know which one was worse yet. We'll come back to you.
I mean, it's how it should be all the time anyway, when you've got that sort of incident of forcing another driver off the track and that overtake still happens. It needs to be both at the same time. You can't just say immediately think it's this one side. It needs to be driver A under investigation forcing another driver off the circuit, driver B under investigation leaving the track and gaining another lasting advantage. It needs to happen simultaneously because that is the incident that you're looking at.
Yeah.
rather than each aspect.
Like, I know we like to bash the FIA here, but for once, that was actually something good that they did.
Yeah.
One in 24 races.
Yeah,
Well done,
woo!
FIA.
That's an improvement.
To be fair, we've had some praise for the FIA over the last couple of weeks. I think there was a couple other incidents we brought up, and we were like, yeah, well done. Maybe they'll be better for 26. New regulations, new FIA. You know.
Listen to this joker. Man thinks he's a fucking sit-down comedian. Oh god.
But yeah, let's. What else can we get into from that race? To be honest, he wasn't the only driver penalised actually for erratic driving. Was our Yuki Tsunoda? Someone else got hit with it too.
Wasn't it Liam?
There was
Mr.
definitely a
Lawson.
black and white flag of some description. There was also multiple penalties dished out.
Car 30, erratic driving. Liam Lawson,
Yeah.
5-second time penalty.
Nice.
This is literally the document, and honestly, I love it. Car 30 made several erratic moves between turn 8 and turn 9 as car 87 was approaching. That's it. That's all they say.
Yeah, so
Speaking of car 87, Ollie's picked up another point. He's back up to 10. Car 87 made more than one direction. So did Lance Stroll.
And they just penalised them both.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
Speaking of Lance Stroll, he has made Formula One history. He is the last driver to make an overtake using DRS.
But Kimi Antonelli was the last driver to press the DRS button.
Press the button. Good.
I love the naming of this one, right? So it's not just like track limits penalty or whatever. Car 10, leaving the track without a justifiable reason multiple times.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There was quite a few penalties this race, actually. So Lawson, erratic driving. Tsunoda, more than one change of direction. Albon, pit lane speeding. Gasly, track limits. And then Behrman and Stroll, more than one change of direction. They all forget that penalties can transfer to the next season. They were just like, fuck it.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
end of the year, anything goes.
I'm just looking at the Lando Norris document, and actually, you know what? Fair enough. The driver of car 4 overtook 22 off track. However, this occurred because the driver of car 22 made multiple moves defending his position against car 4. Had car 22 not made those moves, car 4 would have overtaken it without going off track, but moved off track to avoid contact with car 22. Further, the driving standards guidelines provide that if a car is forced off, which was effectively what happened here, it is not considered to have exceeded track limits. Whilst technically the overtake took place off track, we determine in the view of the above to take no further action. That is a very sensible document.
Yeah.
It basically said, well, if he hadn't made the 5th move, there would have been a gap there. So, you know what? Fair. That is the most logical FIA document I think I've ever read.
It was also really funny with what Sergio Perez did once Yuki done that. Because there's some F1 account that put up like a little Scooby-Doo, like, perhaps we treated you wrong, and it was Perez, and then Perez just quoted it. Perhaps, yeah.
There's one I saw. It was the do you know that one meme where it's Wolverine laying in bed and he's holding up that framed photo? It's Max has had his face pasted on Wolverine, and it's just Perez in the frame. Oh my god.
Oh damn!
Is this
What
the
Max
is this the
needs
first
to
race
do-
we've seen that has had 3 drivers penalised for more than one change of direction? Because I don't
I
remember
think
ever
so.
seeing this many.
Yeah,
Probably.
like,
They
that
were
is a
on it today.
bonkers amount.
And yet, George Russell was complaining, if that ain't multiple change of direction, or sorry, if that ain't moving under braking, I don't know what is. And nothing's come of that one. But everything else has been
Yeah.
You can't go a full race weekend without George Russell saying that's moving under braking, can you?
That's just the end of the year.
I think in terms of like that side of things, that was as bonkers as what was it, the 2018 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, where just everyone that was leaving the sport retired.
Yeah. That was Kimmy's year, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he got wiped out.
we had Hulkenberg hanging there like a cow and there's fire. Kimmy
Also,
retired.
speaking of Hulkenberg, 250th Grand Prix start.
Congrats to him.
He now holds a new unwanted record.
Oh no.
The longest career
That's
in
the
Formula
last
One
one.
without a Grand Prix victory.
That's that's going too far. That's harsh. That's rude.
Hey, stats are stats, man.
As if the podium one wasn't bad enough.
We know what's happening now.
Yeah,
He's
to
winning
win.
next year.
Needs to win a race. Speaking of Nico Hulkenberg leaving F1, etc. It was great to see Peter Sauber at the track for the last race of a team.
Fun bit of symmetry. Gabriel Bortoletto qualified 7th in a Sauber. In Sauber's first race, they qualified 7th. Neat little bit of fucking bookended history there.
Absolutely.
I think it was in
Sauber's actually
1993.
had a pretty decent season. Come to think of it.
Considering last year, yeah.
Yes.
Like, yes, I know they
He
finished
said last year
ninth.
Sauber are getting like 70 points. You're like, what? And a podium.
Yeah, as I say, I know they finished 9th, but 70 points in a podium compared to 2024 when it was 4 points. That is a huge upturn in form.
Yeah, but also 70 points and finishing 9th. Whereas if they'd bagged 70 points last year, they would have finished 6th.
Yeah.
Like, ow.
It's because McLaren swallowed all the points this year. Like,
well, not even that. It's the fact that everybody around them also got good results. Like, Ollie Behrman has been banging in points finishes for Haas. That's kept them above Sauber. Aston Martin have chipped in here and there. RB have had decent finishes. Williams, Carlos Sainz became the first Williams driver to bag multiple podiums in a season since something like 2014.
5th place for Williams as well. Fantastic.
Yeah. 137 points. That's good. Where were they last year? They were 17 points. Yeah.
Cut that out. I've just said 6 or 7. Cut it out.
And then, yeah, like, it's the first year in at least 5 years where they've scored over 100 points.
I'm just checking that myself.
2020 was 0.
Had 20 points.
2019 was 1 point. 2018 was 7 points. 2017, they finished 5th. That was the last time they finished 5th, and even then, they only had 83 points.
2016 was the last time they finished in the triple figures, where they had 138 points and finished 5th.
So
that's only 1 more point.
Damn near a decade.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So fantastic for them. But
Mm.
again, we'll go into more of these stories, I think, in the
Next
overall season
episode.
review.
Yeah.
Um,
When we can talk about tractors.
yeah. And now I guess the thing is, coming out of Abu Dhabi last year, we were like, right, who's got form? But this year,
Doesn't matter.
it all resets to 0. And I'm excited for 2026.
It doesn't reset to 0 though, does it?
But you can.
One team has a
Yeah,
distinct
there's
advantage.
certainly.
Aston Martin.
Mm.
I'm calling it now. And I want this on record, and I've thought this for a very long time. Aston Martin are bagging at least one race victory next year.
I'm not gonna. I thought you were gonna go bold and declare Aston Martin world champion.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fernando Alonso bagged his 3rd next year.
Is that just because Adrian Newey is
Yes.
at Aston Martin?
Yes.
Fair.
All that man does is design rocket ships. Look at how long it took Red Bull to get on top of their car without Newey compared to previous seasons. The man has won so many Formula One titles, it's unreal.
I need to find out what cars he designed so we can find out
If I go to my first ever.
He's
Grand
designed
Prix
cars.
next year,
He's designed championship-winning cars for Williams in the 90s, McLaren at the end of the 90s, and Red Bull. He's, I think, one of maybe 2 designers that have designed championship-winning cars for 3 teams, if not the only one. And I'm gunning for he wants that 4th.
There were some shit boxes.
Oh yeah. The first couple of years at Red Bull,
2014 and 2019.
Yeah. But there's only so much you can do when your power unit's a fucking piece of shit, isn't it?
And now he's at
What's wrong with
Aston
Renault?
Martin, so
What's wrong with Renault? Even Renault don't want Renault. That's what's wrong with Renault.
God.
Yeah.
We got to say goodbye to Renault.
Yeah, true.
You know what the saddest part of that was? Martin asked Alan Prost about it on the grid, and Alan Prost responded with, "You're the only guy that's mentioned Renault's leaving." Damn. Talk about going out without any kind of fanfare.
Yeah.
I mean, also fair enough, you fucking finished last.
I was going to say, they finished, 19th and 20th. Talk about going out with a fucking whimper.
Yeah, but when they changed from like Renault to Alpine, Renault was still decent, weren't they? They were.
They were.
They were a solid
gunning.
mid-pack team when
they scalped the odd podium. So
they looked like Williams do now, in the fact that they're going to be the ones challenging the top 4.
Yeah, the back end of the top 4, and they're the ones nipping at the heels. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2020, Renault finished 5th with 181 points.
That's a decent haul.
And that's obviously a truncated season as well.
Yeah.
And then you look at it now, and Pierre Gasly has 22 points, and that is all they scored this year, compared to Carlos Sainz on 64 and Alex Albon on 73.
They only had one pointless weekend in the entire 2020 season,
Yeah.
and that was Spain. Compare that to 2025, when Alpine, I think it's probably going to be easy to count the races that they scored in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you know what I find
6.
interesting though? As bad as the Alpine was, I want to see if you get this right. Which driver has the most Q1 eliminations this year?
Lance Stroll.
Chris? Because gut instinct, you'd say Franco Colapinto, right?
That was going to be my gut instinct, yeah.
Yeah, but Ben's right. It's Lance Stroll.
My God. It's Lance
It's
Stroll.
slow.
Does he even count as an F1 driver?
Not really.
Yeah.
That's my
So,
driver.
compared to one pointless weekend in
Actually,
2020.
to be fair, last 3 races you could have said Lewis.
Yeah. That's what I was half expecting it to be. I was like, he's really had a shitter.
Yeah, but that was only at the end of the season. It didn't start that badly, did it?
Yeah, Alpine only scored in 6 Grand Prix, and their highest
I
point
can-
haul
I
at a
could not
single
tell you what
race
6 they are.
was 8 points.
That's
Where
that's
they
over a
take
third of
from?
their points.
Yeah. Can you tell me
Where,
what race
where did
that
they score
was?
that?
What, where Gasly got that many points?
Monaco.
Yeah, I was going to say Monaco.
Monaco, they scored no points.
Oh shit. Okay. Gasly got
Wow.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9,
Thinking
8,
tracks that you
6th.
can't overtake.
So 6th place.
I don't know if it was Gasly.
Is it a track where you
Well, it's
can-
not anyone else. No other fucker
It's
scored
not
points
Gasly.
for Alpine.
Yeah, true. So yeah, Gasly scored these 8 points in one particular round.
Where did
And
Gasly
Ben,
Is
it
it a
is a
track where
track-
you can't overtake?
No, it's a track where overtaking is actually pretty good.
Baku?
Jesus.
No.
Oh,
In Baku,
is
they
it Australia?
scored 0 points.
Oh man.
In Australia, they scored 0 points.
Yeah. What the races are chaotic this year?
None of them. What would it be? What would it be? Is it first or second half of the season?
It's got to be first.
First.
Austria.
No.
Damn it. Great Britain?
Yes.
Hey! There we go. We got there eventually.
Gasly finished 6th at Silverstone. To be fair, Silverstone was a race for topsy-turvy
A
finishes.
chaotic race.
Well,
Hello,
Nico Hülkenberg.
Hülkenberg.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Is that the closest Hamilton's ever come to a podium this year? In a Grand Prix?
Yeah.
He was,
Depends how much you count sprint races.
that's why I said in a Grand Prix. He was what,
So, like, 12 points for 4th?
5.1 seconds behind in Great Britain.
He finished 4th in Imola.
Okay, is that less than 5
4th
seconds?
in Austria, Britain.
Yeah. Okay, so in Imola, he's 1.4 seconds
Kota.
behind. Austria, he was 10 seconds behind. Kota?
Yeah, it was the only
Miles
fourth
behind.
place finish.
What was the other one you said? So you said Imola, Austria,
Britain.
Britain.
Kota.
Okay, yeah. So he was 1.4 seconds off getting a podium this season, and yet it's his first podium in what was it? 18 seasons. He joined in 2007, so yeah, 18 years where he doesn't have a podium finish. Damn.
Hopefully for him, Ferrari build an absolute rocket ship in 2026.
Yeah, if not, I think he might call time.
I have heard Ferrari are making some alterations to the steering wheel to pick up on what Lewis learned at Mercedes.
Yeah. What? How to lock up into turn one at Baku?
Yeah.
They're removing 3 dials from the steering wheel.
What the hell are they for then?
Because right now they've got 6.
Jesus.
It's the drink button. It's just drink.
But good news, the K1 button is still on the wheel.
Brilliant.
But yeah, as you say, I do agree with you. I think if it's another shitbox
be
for
honest, I
Ferrari. They
think-
just be like, no,
Yeah.
I've had enough.
I think the least of Ferrari's worries is their steering wheel.
Maybe try the rest of the car
Yeah.
or the management structure, because the team principle's fine. I think it's everything above that.
Yeah, and the race engineers.
Yeah.
What else do we have to talk about Abu Dhabi wise?
Don't know.
I'm
We-
trying to avoid going into like a proper season review.
We did have a
That's-
couple
that's
of
what
pieces
next
of
week's for.
news that broke
Go for it. Tell us the news.
before the Abu Dhabi weekend. Literally last
Yeah,
Tuesday.
just-
So before
This
last
might
week's
have
episode had even fucking come out, I'd finished editing it, I'd uploaded it, and then the news dropped. It hadn't published yet, so that was great. Red Bull and RB have announced their driver lineups for next year, and to nobody's surprise, Yuki Tsunoda has lost his drive and
Yeah.
is being replaced by, equally
Oz.
nobody's surprised, Isaac Hadjar. The spare RB seat is being filled by F2 graduate Arvid Lindblad. And Liam Lawson and Max Verstappen are obviously retained.
Mm.
So,
for now.
yeah.
Some news that dropped today. Helmut Marko is to leave Red Bull Racing.
Oh, thank fuck. When?
This
When
Lando-
he
This
dies.
Lando reign is unbelievable.
Now, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, it was reported by Sky. It's not made it to the F1 website,
I was going to say, I
So
don't
I
see it
don't-
there yet.
but yeah, reported by Sky earlier today that Helmut Marko is to leave F1.
Hallelujah. Good things do happen. Also, news today, Norris confirms he will be using the number 1 next season.
Rather unsurprising.
And also, lol at the brain dead people saying, he can't, that's Max's number. Bitch, no it ain't. It
No,
was
it's the world champion.
it was
Anymore.
it was Seb Vettel's number, it was Michael Schumacher's number, it was a whole host of other drivers' numbers before him. Just because you only started watching it in the last 4 years doesn't make it Max's number.
Exactly.
So,
This
And so
Lando's
Max
now
Verstappen
forever.
will go back to the number 33 for the 2026 season.
MV33 merch returns.
Is that
Mm.
is that official now?
What, that he goes back to 33?
Yeah, so last time
Well,
I heard that,
that was always
thinking
his
about
number,
going to
so, like,
three.
Well,
I
actually,
believe he
when do
still
they
retained
when do they
the
get to
right-
choose?
Lando had to choose today.
But no, he's confirmed that he will be using it, as is his right to select to use it. But I don't think they have to do it until before pre-season testing next year. But there was an article saying that they can change their number. So as much as, yes, the 33 is reserved for Max while he is world champion, and he therefore he will default back to it at 33 if he doesn't choose. There was something that said that they could choose
Oh, yeah,
a
'cause
number.
we talked about this, actually.
Yeah. So
Yes.
he
I'm
may
not
end
sure about
up
that one.
going
Yeah.
for the number 3 because that is what he actually wanted. So
Danny Ricks.
He
it
also
was Danny Ricks.
he joked about taking the number 69.
He did joke about that. Please, Arvid.
Um,
Arvid Lindblad, do funny.
What else do we have in terms of Formula One news?
We talked about Newey being team principal. Blah, 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 blah. Leonardo Fornaroli has joined the McLaren driver development program.
Congrats to him.
And so has Richard Vishaw, which means it's Formula E for you.
Yep. Williams have recruited Jade Jacquet for the F1 Academy season, replacing Leah Block, because obviously she's done her 2 seasons, so she can't come back now. Anything else? Oh, Alpine have confirmed their launch date.
Let's have Cadillac.
Holy crap. That's early. January 23rd. Oh, then again, that is before the first preseason test.
They're doing it at the and they're doing it at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Cadillac are doing theirs as part of a television ad at the Super Bowl.
Crazy.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Which is quite sad that they're going to be revealing their car literally as part of an advert, but
I think that more people are going to be watching for an advert than for the actual event.
Yeah.
So yeah, Super Bowl Sunday. I nearly said August 2nd there.
February 8th.
February.
They're revealing their car at their summer break.
A Cadillac have delayed their join.
Damn American dates. Yeah, February 8th, 2026. And I don't know how many other car dates have been.
We had Aston Martin, but we covered that last week because that was December 1st that came out, so that was just in time for us to record. Other than that, I haven't seen any. So those are the only new ones, I believe.
But yeah, car launch season starts in January, in time for the first pre-season test in Barcelona, which is rather unfortunately a closed test.
Sad.
Very sad. But I'm hoping that we do still get lap times and stuff the way we did for the last closed test in 2022.
That would be nice. So.
That daily roundup video from
There'd be some sort of report,
nice.
wouldn't there?
And then we go for real on February 11th. So start your countdown clocks. February 11th, 2026, pre-season test number 2, Bahrain International Circuit. The new era of Formula One.
It's only like,
begins.
what, 80-something days away?
Ish, let's find out.
It's not far.
So, what did I say, the 11th of February?
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Just days. 65 days.
Damn.
Until Formula One is back on our TV screens.
That's just pre-season though, right? We've got so I think it's closer to 80 for the first Grand Prix. I think it's like 80,
Grand Prix.
82 for Australia.
Are we counting that as the Sunday or the Friday?
The Sunday.
The Sunday. So that is on the 8th of March, 2026. And that is 90 days away.
Ooh, 90. Oh, okay. An extra week on what I was saying.
89 as you're watching this now.
Oh, well, this is true, yeah.
Until we have the first race of the season. But hey, when you're listening to this, we'll be one day closer to F1 coming back.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed. Are we doing Formula 2 this week?
Actually, no.
I mean, there wasn't really a lot going on.
Yeah,
you spoke about Abu Dhabi for about 2 minutes.
Yeah. The Drivers' Championship was won. They wrapped up the Constructors' Championship this weekend.
Well done to Invicta doing the double.
High Tech would have had a bit of a mountain to climb to overturn that one, to be honest. Yes. So pole position was taken by Roman Stanek ahead of Jack Crawford and Leonardo Fornaroli. So a 1-3 for Invicta. It's always a good start. Reverse grid pole was Arvid Lindblad, with Nicholas Solov lining up alongside him on the front row. Arvid Lindblad won the sprint race ahead of Joshua Dirksen, who started third, and Nicholas Solov. High-Tech got some points on the board there with Dina Beganovic, who finished fourth. But, wait, hang on. Roman Stanek finished 10th. I think that's 1 point, isn't it? Yeah, that's 1 point in F2. So Invicta grabbed another point there. And then in the feature race, Joshua Dirksen won ahead of Roman Stanek and Gabriele Mini. And Roman Stanek second secured the title most definitely for Invicta Racing. There we go.
Fantastic.
It was Arvid Lindblad's third win in Formula 2 in the sprint race, that was. And his last.
And huge congrats to Leo Fornaroli on his championship win, and also winning the 2025 Antoine Hubert Award for top rookie in Formula 2. No one can beat you if you're the champion. So
This is true. It is quite hard to win that award if the rookie is champ. So, yeah, obviously, I don't think they've announced their calendar yet, but I'd imagine they'll be back at Australia.
You would think so.
They were here. They were there last year, so why wouldn't they be? They love them down there.
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet.
I haven't seen anything on the socials, so we'll probably get that January, I'd imagine, sort of when it came out last year.
Well, sometimes it comes out at the same time as the F1 calendar, sometimes it doesn't. Like, remember, we got one day that they all just dropped at once. It was, whoa!
Yeah, F1, F2, F3, and F1 Academy all went, here's the calendars, boys.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, now I've got to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. So, yeah, no, it was good. What was I going to say?
It is out.
Oh, is it? Shit.
Yeah. Melbourne, Sakir, Jeddah, Monaco, Barcelona, Spielberg, Silverstone, Spa-Francorchamps, Budapest, Monza, Madrid, Baku, Lusail, and Yas Island.
Okay, so literally the only change there is that they're going to the Madrid and not Zandvoort.
Yeah.
And Formula 3 is out as well. Melbourne, Sakir, Monaco, Barcelona, Spielberg, Silverstone, Spa-Francorchamps, Budapest, Monza. But actually, I remember this coming out because we slated the decision for them to change the season finale. Because Formula 3's season finale is the Madrid.
Great. Whoa.
No.
Yeah, we were not pleased.
No.
Yeah, the calendar was released in June.
Oh, we've just forgotten it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that was 6 months ago, man. Like, who remembers that shit?
I don't think F1 Academy's calendar is out. I'm almost certain that's not
available. I've definitely not seen any of that.
There's
there's more drivers.
At the Madrid.
No, they go Vegas. That's much later than the Madrid. So.
And yeah, it's. Well, hold on. Is it out?
I've not seen anything.
I've found a calendar, but I don't know how real it is.
I'm on their website and there's nothing here, so.
Does it include the Mad Ring?
No.
Thank God.
Nah, that's fake. Yeah, that's fake. Fake.
So yeah, I'm not entirely sure where this graphic has come from, but
or where it will go.
It reads Shanghai, Jeddah, Montreal, Silverstone, Zandvoort, Austin, Vegas for F1 Academy.
That's just this year. They're not. They can't be going to Zandvoort. Can they?
Yeah, going Zambot on their own.
I was going to say we're not going to Zandvoort, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, is it the last one this year? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, 2026 is the last
My
one.
bad. My bad.
Are we?
I was so excited to get rid of it.
I'm sure Zandvoort.
I thought it was gone. I swear it's gone.
No, it's a sprint race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
August 21st to
Jesus.
23rd. They're bowing out with a sprint weekend. That was what we were mad about. That they get a sprint because it's their last one. Fuck's sake. Oh,
So,
I
yeah,
still
that's-
don't believe the F1 Academy one because that is the same as this year, is it not?
Well, no, because they never went to Silverstone.
Oh, this is true.
We got British F4.
We did an exhibition round.
Yeah.
So.
I just want the Porsche Super Cup.
To be honest, me too. I would like the Porsche Super Cup.
I just want affordable tickets
That's
with non-reactive pricing.
Yeah, it would actually be nice to have half my bank account back.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Lando stand didn't have reactive pricing. It just wasn't affordable. And has no roof.
Well, it was.
Neither do most of the
Always
grandstand.
stupid people.
The grandstand I'm in has a roof.
Club?
No, Village B.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
As does Beckett's, which is nice. It's just cold as
Chris,
fuck.
That's right, you're one of the village people.
I am, yeah. Duh.
Yeah, you should have Donald next year.
That's it, Chris. You got to go in fancy dress now.
The
Yeah.
less we know, the less we talk about that World Cup draw, the better.
Well, the obviously
Yeah,
rigged first
but-
3 picks because everyone was losing their mind about that.
Well, that was obviously planned.
It's the host nations. Like,
Yeah,
go
they were
grow
always
up.
first.
They were like, oh my god, what are the chances the US president picks out the US, the Mexican president picks out Mexico, and the Canadian prime minister picks out Canada? Duh! They're the host nations. That's the one reason they're there.
Literally.
Enjoy
But
Brazil.
people weren't calling the Peace Prize rigged.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Infantino absolutely
That's very
guacking
deserved.
on that Cheeto. What has he done with... Though there is one thing I did agree with him about, which I'm kind of sad about. He said they need to rename American football.
Yeah.
I can't believe I agreed with him about
Yeah,
something.
but that was him going the other way, wasn't it? That was I'll do a bit for you. You can
Yeah.
have a bit for me.
Anyway, this is not a football podcast. We'll save this chat for when the World Cup comes round next year.
When you get battered by Brazil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
Fully
2 a.m.
prepared
so
to be
we
battered
can
by
hunt.
Brazil.
No, Brazil game starts at 11.
Yeah,
I know my
it's the
Scottish
Haiti
kickoff times.
game that's at 2 in the
Right,
morning.
Your other two are at 2 in the
Right,
morning.
that's so much better,
No,
isn't
the Morocco game's at 11 as well.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought that was at 2. My bad. I don't know my Scottish kickoff times. Anyway.
You guys have got good kickoff times though, because of course you do.
Yeah, of course we do. Predictions.
Right.
Predictions for what?
Results.
See, yeah.
Okay, I was like, huh?
We
Yeah,
have a
sorry.
championship
Make
here.
up predictions.
Yeah.
What time of day Santa Claus turn up, Chris? We are here.
Yeah, Rich, prediction
For the
results,
South Pole Grand
please.
Prix.
My bad. Results. Pretty close week this week. Only 1 point separated first and last. Chris,
Great.
you finished last
Brilliant.
with 2 points.
Yeah,
You put
that's my man Piastri.
Piastri and Verstappen on the podium in the wrong places. Ben, me, you, and Sonia all scored 3 points because we all put everyone on the podium in the wrong places. So, final results. I
Brilliant.
scored 67. Chris You win the award for the year. You finish on funny number.
Hey.
So yes, Chris finished
Right, you're
on
both on funny
69.
numbers
Why am I on funny number? I'm on 67.
now. 6.
Oh,
I
6-7.
didn't finish last.
6. No, you didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris just realised after
Come
2
back
minutes.
of
Not last,
dreams.
what the fuck? It's like
Um,
sad this year.
Ben, you finished as runner-up with 76 points, and that means Sonia has won with 83 points. I've yet to tell her this news.
How the mighty have fallen, Rich. You won last year, did you not?
I did. I was just doing a first to last challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. This we have to step off the pedestal so that we can step back onto it with gusto next
Just
year.
took great inspiration from Oscar Piastri.
Choked in the second half of the season. Yeah. Anyway, bold predictions. Ben, you said safety car in the last 8 laps. No. However, Chris, no lap 1, turn 1 incident. Yes. I said the top 3 would finish within 5 seconds. No. No. Lap down showdown. Chris guessed the correct driver and the correct number of laps down.
My God.
I guessed the correct number of laps down and was closest on the laps. The final result was Franco Colapinto on lap 42 and finished 1 lap down. I guessed lap 46. Chris, you said 35. That wraps up the
What
final
did Ben say?
prediction. Oh, Ben said Hamilton on lap
It's
35 and he
wrong.
DNF.
Why does it matter?
So, yeah, there we have it.
Yeah. That's it. We will do our overall season predictions and the changes in those next week as part of the season review episode. Because I don't actually know if I still have the document with mine on it because my laptop died mid-season and got a new one.
Oof. I
Hopefully
think
it's
I've
still
still
there.
got a spreadsheet somewhere. 2025 predictions. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, that's fine.
We're all good. I've got the pre-preseason and the post-preseason.
Fantastic.
It'd be funny if
And,
our pre-season one's better than
yeah.
I'll score up. I'll tot up both with the same. It's 3 points for if you get them in the right position. 1 point if they're one either way. We also have to bid adieu. We don't have enough space in the book for next season.
Oh no.
So this
A new book
is
required.
a new book is required. This is
Or
the
within
only book.
4 years.
This is the Formula the Formula One podcast book. This is Turn 5 in its entirety. This is a piece of history right here. And now it's going in the drawer.
It's not good history.
Yes.
It's history.
It's history nonetheless.
That'll still have Mazepin bingo in there.
It does. It does.
Those were the days, Mazepin bingo.
Yeah, then Perez.
The Perez position predictor,
Prediction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I
Does
was
that
on
mean we can
fire.
bring back?
Oh my god, we could! The return of the
Yeah.
king!
It's bad.
We gotta have
Oh.
both.
Sound isn't
We've
there.
gotta have both. Ben,
Sound
did
is
you remove
missing
it?
from Discord.
Yeah, I must have because
Oh,
of like the quiz or whatever.
damn it. Oh well. We'll get that
It
back
was
for
about
next season.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, but you can't. Christian Horner is banned.
Oh, this is true. We need a new one. We need a new one.
He's been
Maybe
cancelled. You can't
Sergio
have
will
him
feature
on.
in Drive to Survive and we can get a new one.
This is true.
You should just have like America.
We just. What the fuck is a kilometer?
Yeah.
With just,
Yeah.
my name is Sergio Perez, and I will be driving for Cadillac F1 team over the top of it. That's what you need.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got this.
Fantastic.
Oh.
But yeah, that wraps up
We could have
this week's episode. of
Bottas
Turn
bowling
5.
as well.
Oh my god! How many Skittles will he knock over this week? 3 mechanics.
Join us next week for the Formula One season review for 2025. And then, as always, we'll have a couple of weeks off for
Mm.
Christmas.
I'm just
and New
busy.
Year.
just fucking busy.
And then we'll be back for pre-season predictions, which we're going to do so early if we're going to get lap times from Barcelona.
Yeah, that's the last week of Jan, isn't it? Like 23rd.
Yeah.
So we've got to do it before that.
So, yeah, mid-January for pre-season predictions, and then back to the regularly scheduled content. But until then, thank you very much for watching the Turn 5 podcast. We will see you next week for the season review. Try for now.
Goodbye to all our fans in those top 5 countries on Spotify. Malawi, South Africa, Portugal, Uruguay. Craziness. Bye.